Hello, welcome to Comic Book Woman on Near Nirvana, guys. How are you guys? How you guys doing? How was your weekend? Oh wait, first we're gonna do Barbara Gordon, Batgirl, today. Uh, Mariah is so excited for this. She's like, "Yeah, girl power." And yeah, so how you guys doing?
Good. We're a little off because Laura is coming soon. But good. What was your first Batgirl experience?
Sarah, go first.
All right. So my first Batgirl experience was, and I don't want to be like, I'm not old. Again, I am vintage. I don't. It was it Nick at Night, or it could have been one of the like TV channels that used to show the reruns of the Batman '66 show. And that was my first experience. It was really cool because like when I was a kid, I was like, hey, like there is a Batgirl. She was kind of, I think she probably was like my first girl superhero. Which, she was awesome. I mean, like that suit, like, a sparkly purple with the bat cycle. But the funny thing is, I was thinking about it while I was doing my research, and I was like, oh, like, I don't remember her being in like all the episodes. And that's the reason why, is because she popped up only in the last season of Batman. So I was like, oh, well, that's why. So, but yeah, that's my like first like kind of like deep dive into Barbara Gordon as Batgirl. So,
Oh, that's right. I forgot to preface this. So there's 4 to 6 different Batgirls. Barbara is the second iteration and the best one. But and then for me, I remember watching the Adam West Batman, but then the animated series was like where I like kind of really liked her, because when you first see her in animated series, you just see Barbara Gordon and you see her courageousness. It's the episode with Hardak with the robots, and then it's season 1, and then later in season 1 you see her Doan become Batgirl, right? And then I loved Batman Beyond, and that they made she became commissioner, and she was awesome. And Angie Harmon was her voice for, I think, just the movie, but it was a great rendition. And then, did you ever watch Birds of Prey? The TV series?
Yes, I actually have some information on it. But yeah, I remember like that series. Because that was kind of like that wasn't like the CW. So like, now we have the CW, we have all these like great DC shows. This was the WB.
Before Smallville.
Right. I think it was like around, wasn't this like around like Buffy time? Like Buffy, Angel.
Yeah.
So I don't think there was another superhero or like DC.
Well, technically you'd Flash. Did you watch Flash before that? When
like on CBS?
Yeah. I did.
I mean, I watched it, but because what I was gonna say was, I think this was like the first. I mean, chat, call me out, but I think this was the first kind of like DC show on the WB.
Because it precurses or pre-does. Oh, hey!
Laura!
Oh, she shut up.
Right?
Okay, real quick, Nimesh, thank you so much. I hope you have a great week too. Okay, round of applause for Nimesh.
Nimesh, you're amazing. We appreciate you so much.
They just like their introduction to Barbara Batgirl. And I didn't have any. Honestly, I don't remember
the Killing Joke. Did you read the Killing Joke?
But that was like wait till later, till I got into comics. But like when I was younger, I don't remember. Honestly.
she's a really complex character. I'm excited to cover her. I think there's so many different avenues that we could take to approach this character, but I think it's going to be a good one. Jen, I am loving that shirt. That is so perfect.
I will
Love
say,
I should have wore mine, but then I'll be showing too much. I don't want to get a
That's
text.
okay. That's okay. We're gonna
I don't want to get a
complain.
text either. Just saying,
Oh.
you know. Sorry,
What were you
puss.
saying, Jen? Sorry.
it survived because I have 90 plus hero graphic tees, and so
90?
I just over 90. So we did the first purge, but this made it. 'Cause I only have one Batgirl shirt, so I have to keep it.
Do you have Hawkman?
No,
Do you have the Flash?
multiple, so I cut it down to one.
Do you have a Green Lantern?
Multiple, I cut it down. Technically, the way I did it, it's Green Lantern, White Lantern, and Blue Lantern. It's not all the same lantern.
Wow.
Technically. Do you have an Avatar shirt?
You guys,
love Avatar
Lord
shirt.
of the Brooklyn just said, relax, he's here.
Nice.
Okay.
Thank you, you're here. Oh my God, I was worried. I was really
Now
worried.
we can do the show, right? Now we can keep going.
Mhm.
Where did we leave off on this one? Does anybody else have to weigh in?
What was your first introduction to Batgirl?
The Killing Joke, which is not a good way to be introduced to the character because it's kind of traumatizing. And I told Anthony, I'm like, holy hell. Like, yeah. If you, most of you, that's not a spoiler.
Did you watch
is
the
it?
movie? We went to the theater to watch the movie.
Mm.
And did you guys like it?
I think the comic is better.
Obviously.
I agree with
yeah.
Jen on that front.
He said, Rob, but I am Batgirl. Good job, Rob.
Where have you been, Rob? You haven't been
I
around forever.
know. I know. What the hell? What's wrong with you? You don't love us anymore. Just
But I've had like little exposures here and there. The Middleton cover, I don't want to talk about it yet. We're gonna get to it. Let's kick the show off. Let's keep moving. All right, so this is our guys. There's about 34 of you now. Wow, nice. Hopefully, you guys all came over from the Lords. Welcome into Comic Book Women. This is our, what do we call these, Jen? Our character stat slide. Our
Yeah.
These a cooler name. Power card.
We'll think of something. Or
We'll think of something.
Yeah.
But name is Batgirl, aka Barbara Gordon, and later the Oracle. Jen, do you want to cover the skills?
Well, I have to explain the stats real quick.
No, wait, hold on. Don't do stats yet. Sarah, handle skills.
Okay. Skills are genius IQ, computer hacking, computer operation, skilled detective, Batman's gadget, stealth, martial arts, etc., and a master's degree in law.
Master's degree. I didn't know that
I
actually.
don't know that either.
See,
She's
I'm learning.
smart.
I'm saying, hey, babe. That's me typing, not Lucy. No, maybe it is Lucy saying, hey, babe. You never know. Yeah, so she's smart.
Hey,
She's skilled. She's a
babe.
detective. I mean, she's a Gordon, so there's no like huge shocker there, but a genius IQ. Computer hacking is really interesting to me. I wish I knew how to do that. My son, maybe I shouldn't say this live.
Yeah.
Somebody I know just got kicked out of Roblox for like
Too
hacking.
late, hot play.
He like hacks into the software and he can like change what he can do in the game, but then they caught him, the person I know, and banned him for 30 days. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, Jen, stats?
Okay. So scoured numerous trading cards and proper trading cards. There's a ton of them ranging really far back, but none of them have the like 1 through 7 or like a power level stat type thing. So Britt was like, okay, then maybe the chat and we could try to figure it out. Because remember, one is like normal human, and then 7 is Superman, Batman intelligence, Lex Luthor intelligence.
So we're saying DC though. We're talking DC universe. We're not comparing Marvel characters, right? I mean, the intelligence is a genius, so I would put that. What's the scale? 1 to what?
It to 7. So is she smarter than like Brainiac / Vandal Savage /
Lex Luthor? No, I would put her at like a 5.
Okay.
That's my vote.
I agree.
I think that's fair.
Agreed. Fighting skills.
So like
I'd probably
Lady
put her at a
Shiva
4.
is considered like one of the best fighters. I think she's a 6 or a 7, Lady Shiva. That's another Batgirl's mom. But so
4 or 5 would be my vote.
I
Does that
agree.
mean?
okay.
Lucy says, I agree with Laura.
Sorry,
You do?
yeah, it's freezing my thing a little bit. Sure. No, I don't know.
You seriously remind me of one of my students that I had a while back. Her name was Maria, but I would call on her and she would have no clue what I'm talking about, but somehow she would give me like a
Oh my
typical
gosh,
answer.
her name was Maria.
It was.
You
yeah.
know my first name.
Oh, I didn't mean it that way, but like I would call on
And
her and
it's
she'd be
great,
like,
no, but it's just like I wonder if it's a Maria thing.
maybe. I would ask her a question. She'd go, I can neither confirm or deny your approach. However, I would like to consider alternates. And I'm like, well, I guess that's right. You little shithead. Yeah, that's right. Let's move on with the lesson.
Hilarious.
Strength, speed, and powers. I'm probably going to stick about the same, except for speed. I would put her speed at a 3, and I would put her powers at like a 2.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Really? I got the
Yeah.
Jen approval on that? All right.
Yeah. I mean,
we don't need a card. We have Laura.
There you go.
Right?
Did we see this comment from Lord of Brooklyn? Jen
Yeah,
intelligence
how
is a
dare
6.
you?
Mm-hmm.
is it
T-Bo's
-6?
Skills an 8, strength 7, speed 6.
Wait, my
Powers
-6
5.
for intelligence?
No, that's not right.
I think he meant like,
Yeah,
wait, that can't be right. I
That's
think he meant
not
like dash 6. Right? Yeah. All right.
maybe
Anyway,
Dash.
they sound like they're agreeing, so that's good. Let's kick off the show. There's over 50 of you here with us. We're going to move quickly tonight. We have a nice list for you if you are interested in Batgirl of all the books that we kind of felt were worth mentioning. Make sure you give us a thumbs up if you haven't already and sub to the channel. Let's talk about this slide because I wasn't here prior to this, but what do we have?
So this is the last slide before we get on to the books. So this is
Okay.
just we try to put as many on as possible. And then-
Renditions.
and it was a shout out to, is it Elsa Cartier? Is an artist on Instagram who put out Batgirl 66, a mini print drop, is the top right hand side. That was for Haley because I thought Haley was going to be here, and Haley liked it.
She
And then-
abandoned us. Just
Yeah.
kidding.
And I was like,
I'll be back
well.
next week.
But then you see the cartoon, and then Sarah's favorite, and then Young Justice, and then the other cartoon, and then I know a lot of people in the community don't like that Birds of Prey. I understand, but you get Dina Meyer from Starship Troopers as Barbara Gordon, and I don't know if you guys have seen her lately. She's 54 years old, but holy moly, my dream, my wish of wishes is if they do Batman Beyond, that they make her
And bring her back.
Commissioner Barbara Gordon of the future. Oh my god.
That would be epic.
That'll be
Epic.
cool.
I usually think Bruce Timm, but I'm so biased now, and I'll tell you guys why later in the show because I actually have an artist that I think captured Batgirl better for me. But I know I'm getting ahead of myself.
I mean, look, I would also take Angie Harmon, who voiced her in the Batman Beyond, also as Barbara Gordon, Commissioner of the Future.
Yeah, this is very cool. See, guys, this is why you got to tune in with us every week. We give you like some background information just in case you aren't. Oh, Black Comic Lords are 25 people away from 1,000. So make sure you give them some support and give them a follow. Rob's Comics is one of our friends. He is like the foreign guru. So make sure you guys give them some love too. Show them some support. All right. Is there anything to add to this one?
Yeah, you know what? I kind of wanted to give you guys a little bit of info on the
Please do.
suit because, you know, you can see kind of the old school 1960s. You know, she's wearing the purple and the yellow. And then you see most of it, she's now in the, what do you want to call it? Like black and blue and yellow kind of. So this happened This is actually based on the Bronze Age Batgirl. So so after that, that's where you see the resemblance of. So she kind of looks like Batman, her outfit. But in other TV shows like the DC superheroes, she is wearing the purple outfit. That's my favorite outfit, is the purple with the yellow.
Mine too, Sarah.
Sparkly. I love it. That's my, yeah, I love that outfit. That's my favorite.
You know, I for my first con, I think, I tried to do dress up as Batgirl, do a cosplay as Batgirl. Obviously, I was not as good, and I really would like to do, like, obviously the one that we said we liked.
Do you have a picture, Lucy? I remember a picture.
I'm trying to
Find
find it. That's the shirt that I was wearing. I was like, I had just had Romy that year, I think.
Yeah.
Right? And
So the boobs were in like full force.
yeah, I was breastfeeding.
Yeah.
I was breastfeeding, so they were like, hello.
Yeah. It happened.
Hello, nurse. Kind of, yeah. And I'm trying to look for it. It's on my Instagram. Like, I'm like trying to, if once I get to it. But I would like to.
I mean, if the chat wants to see it, do you guys want to see Lucy cosplaying a little bit? Does anybody want to see? Just say yes or no in the chat, and I'll have an idea if you guys want to see Lucy cosplaying as this. I'm a vote for yes. They call me Bruce. That's so funny because I was thinking Starship Troopers too, but I didn't want to say anything and like ruin it for everybody. But that movie, who was the other girl?
Denise Richards.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm saying the winner of Starship Troopers was Dina Meyer.
I know, but I'm thinking Denise Richards because she was like in her super hot phase at that point in her career.
I was all about
what? Over Denise Richards?
Oh my God, any day.
You were the captain, so I mean,
I'm just saying.
Okay. We'll agree to disagree on that. Denise Richards kicks her ass. Okay. Well, she did at that point.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Yes.
No.
All right.
There it is. Ooh.
Okay.
Wait, did you have red hair or is that a wig?
No, it's my hair. I had red hair for a while. I was blonde and then I went red, and like when I went Scotty Young, or like the big old.
Oh my God! She was Scotty Young.
I was like,
awesome. He'll be like, "Who are you?" And be like, "Remember Batgirl?" And he'll be like,
yeah,
"Oh, yeah."
Like, and then Humberto Ramos. That's the same. And then my favorite person, I was forced to. It's Campbell.
Damn, Lucy, that hair on you is working.
Right?
Yeah. You're like with the family.
No.
Look at Romy. He was so tiny.
There's no Mariah yet. There's no
Right?
Mariah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I did try to cosplay.
You didn't try. You succeeded. You killed that. You killed that. All right, now let's jump into the list. Jen, what do we have up first?
Okay, so we have Detective Comics 359 from 1967 on the left, and then we have the facsimile reprint from 2019 or 2020 on the right. You guys, I know the price is kind of covering it, but the barcode bottom left, and also how crispy nice the paper is. Just when you're shopping online, be careful.
Okay. Go ahead, Sarah.
So if you guys don't really know kind of the story of Batgirl, we had the first Batgirl was Betty Kane. That was in 1961. That was by Bill Finger. And then, we have this groovy TV show called Batman, and we have Batman, we have Robin. They wanted to add another female character besides Catwoman. And so this was created by television producers William Dozer, editor Julius Schwartz, and writer Gardner Fox, and artist Carmine Infantino for the 1960s series. So again, we have, like we've talked about Harley Quinn. This is another character that was actually created in the television, or Barbara Gordon in particular, was created in the television universe. So that's kind of cool that, this kind of carried on into the comics.
Lucy?
That's pretty cool. And yes, Los Espinosas. I love this cover. You can tell like the time and like I don't know. It's just yeah. I love this cover. I like all the words around it, and I think I do have the one on the right. Jen, you said that's the one is that the one that came out a few years ago?
Yeah.
Right? Okay, yeah, I had to get that one because obviously I'm not gonna be able to afford the the original. So I had to get the reprint.
Yeah, there's a
Definitely be
couple.
careful with that, though.
Yeah, and there's a couple other ones like the Toys R Us,
Well,
but you'll see Toys R Us
you
written
can
on the cover.
tell, like you can tell the new one. You can tell
The paper.
the material, the text. Yeah, the paper is obviously different.
Yeah, definitely a tough book. What I think is interesting about the art during this time period, I feel like they almost position the characters as if they're anticipating kids buying this and then buying the action figures to kind of mimic it. They look like action figures to me, like stills that you could create if you had these figures in your collection. But
And Rob's here, which is a good timing because next slide is
this foreign set, Rob,
Is that
This
the
foreign
one? You
set?
see, we were giving Josh a hard time because we were saying that we show these for you guys. Well, Jen does. I'm taking credit.
And they're never here.
And they're never here. And where's Josh at? Where's Josh?
Yeah, Josh, where you at? But Rob's here.
So this isn't all of them because we can't do that. That is a thing that I think Rob and Josh should do. That'd be kind of cool to see. But on the left, it's the French version. In the middle, it's German. And on the right, I think it's Spanish.
Can Lucy read the right one? Lucy, can you read the right one? That's Spanish?
My right.
Yeah. Okay, good stuff.
Let me make it bigger because I can't really see it. Hold on.
Oh, you're gonna read it? You're actually gonna read it out loud? Let's do this.
Sorry.
Hold on, I'll do it first.
My thing is like
La Frencha de
slow.
Yolo y Hermosa Batanina la Misteriosa Eminarsa Carona. How was that, Anne?
That was terrible.
Thanks. Yeah, so that was terrible. Lucy, you're up.
Praising so much. It's perfect. La sensacional, hermosa Batiniña. I know about Batichica, but I guess Batiniña, because she's a little girl. Batiniña, la misteriosa enmascarada. ¿Qué secretos ocultan detrás? ¿Qué secretos ocultan tras de su máscara? There you go.
That's basically what I said.
For sure.
Absolutely. Word
Batman,
for word.
Batman, el hombre murciélago.
All right. Well, there you go. Moving on. That was awesome, Lucy. You come in handy. Was that horrible? Was that bad? I took 4 years of Spanish.
That's good.
Anthony, you need to talk to her in Spanish more, please.
He thinks that I paid off my teacher, and I didn't pay her off, but I did bring her gift cards at the end of the semester to bump my B to an A, and she did.
Dang.
That would be cool. Do it all in Spanish. Then I won't be that good. I'll be throwing a lot of English words because, yeah,
Like
I get
Selena?
nervous. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, and I'm full on Mexican. You would think that I'll be like really good at it, but living in the United States for so many years, yeah.
You kind of lose it after a while if you don't use it.
You lose it if you don't use it.
Yeah, that's a thing. Like, use it or lose it. They always say that about languages. If you don't,
And I do with my mom, but it's like I always throw like 1 or 2 words in English because it just comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like basically like Selena. Yeah.
Jen, you're up. What do we have here?
So we have Detective Comics 363 from 1967, the second appearance of Batgirl, and on the right-hand side, it's World's Finest 169 from also 1967. It's the third appearance.
I love these old school comics. They're just
Right.
so cool, right? Like the color is more vivid. I just wanted to kind of continue on with Barbara Gordon in the Batman 66 TV show because I think she's really important. if you guys are looking for something really cool, so she actually did in 1974. The actress's name is Yvonne Craig. They did a commercial, a PSA for equal pay for women.
Okay,
So it's
girl.
her. It's her as Batgirl, and then you have Batman and Robin. They're tied up, and there's a ticking time bomb. I love this commercial. It's like 30 seconds. If you want to look it up on YouTube, you just type in uh, Batgirl PSA. And basically, she's like, I'm not going to untie you, Batman and Robin. And they're like, why? And she's like, because I don't get equal pay like Robin does. And so my favorite, because I am a fan of like, old school stuff. My favorite line is that like Batman says, well, we have no time for jokes, Batgirl. And she's like, no, you don't understand. Like, we're all about equal pay, equal rights for women. So that was a PSA for the, I think it was the Labor Council, U.S. Department of Labor and Wage in our division. So if you want to see something really cool, check it out on YouTube. It's only 30 seconds. So
That's pretty cool. What did she say? I'm just kidding. Look at Laura's all distracted too.
I'm not distracted. I'm listening.
Bullshit.
I can neither disagree or agree with your hypothesis. However, I think you should look at it from another angle.
No, I just
ahead,
I
sorry.
love the, like you were saying, I love these covers, and then I just made last week. I made my wish list, which is probably pretty much almost complete because there's amazing people of our people. So I'm gonna need to make another one. So it's gonna be thanks to this show. I'm just kidding. I need to start doing screenshots because I was trying to put my list together and I honestly couldn't remember. And I need to go back to and watch all our shows because I'm always saying like I want this book, and then when it's time for me to go and buy or hunt and stuff like that, I completely forget what I want. So start taking screenshots, people.
Did you see what Anthony got me? He bought me the book from last week's show.
I saw that. That is so awesome.
We got in his head, girls. Well done.
Nyuk, 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 nyuk.
Very
That was
well
my
done.
evil laugh. Nyuk, nyuk, nyuk. That was.
All right, stats. We're looking at a 4.0 going for $90 on the left and a most common slab 7.5 for $95 on the right. To answer 80s Comics Geek, do you think the second and third appearances will hold their values? I mean, obviously, it's not going to be as strong as the first. However, I think that any of these books from this time period are worth picking up. The more time that goes by, the more rare they become. So I think they'll hold, if not grow.
Well,
Girls?
because 10 to 12, 15 centers are drying up. So people have been really focusing on first, but a lot of us get priced out. So that I always buy second and third just because usually I can afford those. But
well, and it's
Same,
still
same.
such, I mean, yeah.
And sucks because he's able to afford these. So I hate on him.
All right, here we go. The book that scarred me a little bit, but here we go. The Batman the Killing Joke. Jen, why did we include these?
so this is an important thing that happens to Barbara. It is a horrible thing that happens to Barbara,
Yeah.
but in spoiler alert, in case anyone hasn't read it or knows about it or watched anything regarding it, she gets shot and paralyzed by the Joker. Alan Moore wrote it. There's 9 prints, I believe, if not other homages and the whatnots. But then it's if you are collecting Barbara Gordon, this is what sets her on a different path. And then on the right-hand side, it's Brave and the Bold 33 from the second series of Brave and the Bold from 2010. In this, Zatanna gets a vision that something bad's going to happen to Barbara and she can't stop it. So she takes her out dancing and having fun the day before.
It's a good storyline. If you guys haven't read that one,
I have not. So now when I read it.
Look at the cover, Lucy. How could you not like?
I want this. Yeah, they look freaking awesome. We should
Whole
cosplay
crew together.
this, girls. when she do this.
Sarah.
Yeah, this is like heartbreaking, but yeah. You know what? Here's the crazy thing is I've not read The Killing Joke.
What?
I have not. I've heard of what happens, but I have not read it. I actually picked up a hardcover copy at a flea market. So
Oh, you need to. Yeah, that's. I know it's a lot to read. It's hard not to. I only read this because of the movie was coming out and I was working at the comic book shop. Other than that, probably it would have been still on my to read list. But yeah, you have to. I read it and I don't remember much. So
all I know is that like that part where she gets shot. Spoiler alert. She gets shot and she gets paralyzed. I know there's some other things I will mention, but again, so the woman that played, because she's my favorite Batgirl, Yvonne Craig, she was very close to this character. The fact that when she heard about what was happening to Batgirl in The Killing Joke, that she was very affected by it. So.
And real quick, Water Brooklyn is correct. You can tell the print by the color of the Batman the Killing Joke in that bottom left. It changes color depending on the print.
Yeah, that's true. It's an interesting storyline. Actually, interesting is not the best word. How would you describe that, Lucy? Like, it's dramatic.
It's pretty dark.
Yeah.
It's interesting because
It's pretty dark.
When I was doing the research too, like it's very controversial too. Like I was reading how some people felt like because she wasn't like part of it wasn't part of the main story. It was just something that happened and then basically, it kind of went on its merry way, which I thought was kind of interesting. So, but yeah,
the anime is worth watching.
Yeah.
Yeah. Disturbing. That's a good way of putting it.
Is
I
it
don't
recommend it?
Well, okay. I don't like that they made. It's fine. We'll talk about it later.
Hold on, no. Let's talk about it now. A lot of female characters in comic books.
Wait. Why? No. But wait. You want to talk about it later because there's something that can come up, or
well,
or what? Spillage.
Kinda. It ties into a slide, sort of.
All right, we'll keep going on that, but I do think that it's an important. We should have a whole show on that, on how certain female characters are represented in what's happened. Think Red Sonja. Just saying. All right, what is this? What is happening right now?
So we are one day we'll have the capability of doing like live video. So this picture like static. Yeah.
There you go. There you
go. Oracle is taking over.
Okay.
Does that even happen anymore? Does like white, like the, like, does that even happen these days?
I like that instead of things just freezing and then the loading. I'm like, oh, come on.
You prefer white noise?
Static. Huh?
Static.
No, that still scares me. That scares me thanks to my mother.
And the ring.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's why. Now it scares me. The other day I switched the TV by accident and I turned it down right away and I'm like, freaking out trying to switch it back.
There's like voices coming through the white static.
Oh, hell no, there's a girl coming through the and just yeah, sorry, Jen.
Go ahead,
So
Jen.
on the left-hand side is Suicide Squad number 23 from 1989. And it's commonly said that it's the first appearance of Oracle, but it's just over the intercom, so it's not depicted. And then on the right-hand side, it's Suicide Squad number 38. And that's from 1990. And so in that, you find out that Barbara Gordon is Oracle, and it's like a thing. But apparently the market is kind of just leaning one way.
I always gauge it on the market, see what people out there are saying. This is like a Hulk 180 181 conversation, right? Like it's like, what is the market saying, and then kind of go with that a little bit. But I think over the intercom, that's a little shady area, don't you think, Sarah?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I think I would go with number 38 over just her on the intercom. And it, I like that the fact that this is actually obtainable. $6? Like, come on. Like,
So I bought 23 because I'd never read the original Suicide Squad run, and I've heard it's amazing. If you're going to read it, read it. It's recommended, right? And then finally opened up and looked into it after I bought it, and I was like, oh, balls. What?
Balls.
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 Balls. What the heck? What?
Balls.
And then I was a little upset because I was like, well, I should have done more research. I don't know why I didn't. My fault.
Nah, we all do that. We all think, oh, Joker's pregnant. Uproar. Without reading the comic. Another show? Sorry, another show. Sarah, you're up.
Totally.
Yeah. So kind of going back to the kind of controversy. Basically, what happened was they were going to leave kind of like Batgirl. She was going to kind of be done with after the Killing Joke. And a husband and wife writing team of Kim Yale and John Ostrander felt that that instead of tossing this wonderful character to the wayside, that they would revive it and make her, she's now this person with a disability. So I think that's really cool to be like, just because she's paralyzed doesn't mean that she's, useless, So, and it's great because now we have the Oracle. So, well done.
That's pretty cool. I like that. Like, that's yeah. That's all I have to say.
Empowering disabilities is a brilliant move. It's not only something that can really help the community of anybody that has any sort of disability, but it also really helps people on the other half of that understand that these are people that are capable of a lot.
Yeah.
One of my best girlfriends, other than you, Lucy, of course, I love you so much, before she stabs me through the screen.
Yeah.
And Jen and Sarah. Sorry.
You're saying I'm the only best friend. Say something, Jen. Come on, speak up.
She lost her leg when she was like 5 or 6 years old, like from the thigh down.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, people just don't think I'm capable of anything. And she's probably one of the smartest. Honestly, she's gorgeous too. Like she's incredible. So it's like I like the idea of taking somebody with a disability and showing them like that's not going to stop them. It's not going to stop their character. She's still who she is at the heart. And
there's and also like I mean, like if they make a movie or anything like that, they can pick an actor who have that kind of disability. Like there's the show podcast that I listened to. They were talking about this actor on oh my god, one of those crime shows, and NSI CSI something, one of those, and they were saying how the actor, he's in a wheelchair, and when they looked him up, he's an actor, like he's really on the wheelchair, and that they got it was pretty cool. So it was like just because it's that's why I think it's cool.
Agreed.
They didn't put her aside.
Ooh, these are some good ones. Jen, what do we have?
So you've from that same first run series of Suicide Squad number 48 and 49. And this is the origin of Oracle in both of these, and there's like referencing Killing Jokes. I was a little surprised by the prices. I don't come across these very much, and hardly at all in back issue bins.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, the one on the right's like very difficult to find, even in like somewhat decent condition. Because not only was the paper quality bad, but like all the dark. Thank you. Have you ever seen this cover? Suicide Squad for number 49. Have you ever seen that in the wild?
See, wheelchair.
Yeah. Ant thinks that's cool, but he said he's never seen it out there either. Sarah?
Yeah, these are really cool covers. I like them both. I really like that the one with the Joker on it, and it almost looks like silk screen kind of. Another kind of fun fact about the whole Oracle, Barbara Gordon being in a wheelchair. Some have argued that DC should kind of like cure her paralysis. So somebody, I've actually written down because of comics, right? So Paul Dini, again, if you remember from last week, Paul Dini, the wonderful writer, that he is. He actually tried to pitch a story where Barbara Gordon was put into the Lazarus pit so that she could be, you know, kind of regenerated, and they were like, absolutely not. So I think that's really cool. It says, and I have a quote. It's from Denny O'Neil, who shot it down, and he said, according to him, everybody loves Barbara Gordon as the Oracle and as a handicap character, end quote. So, you know, why change something that's good?
Did we talk about
Yeah.
what we would cast her as? Did we cover that
No.
already?
No, we didn't say
No.
anything.
Oh,
No, but Rudy's saying like what is our opinion on that Alicia Silverstone?
absolutely not.
You guys didn't like it? I kind of
No.
liked it. You see, at
No.
the time I liked it. Well, you know, maybe Jen, maybe I could say that was my introduction to Batgirl. I want to say,
I'm sorry, Alicia Silverstone was your introduction.
I
That's
liked
rough.
her at the time. She was, you know, what's her face?
Annoying.
Yeah.
I liked her.
Clueless.
wasn't-
I don't think
she
she ever
wasn't a
read any of the
redhead.
comics. She had no idea what character she was trying to portray.
Well, wait, to be
At the
fair,
time, come on.
she didn't write that she was related to Alfred. She just had the role of Batgirl, and she was in it for a little bit. I think it'd have been interesting if they would have kept going with it, but we just got that little, and then it went away.
Look,
I'm
I
really
didn't know
biased, but I
anything. I didn't know anything about comic books at the time. I never read any comics, so I didn't know any better, and I liked it because I liked her. So
Nah, she
You're
was
allowed
crap.
to, Lucy.
thank
You're
you,
here.
Jen.
No,
Thank
you're not.
you.
She was crap.
Absolutely not. Yeah. Bat
Thanks,
nipple.
Sarah.
She wasn't a redhead. Like,
You see,
She
thank
didn't
you,
have the
Jess.
intelligence level. Like, she's supposed to be a genius. You're telling me that Alicia
She
Silverstone.
unlocked Alfred's password.
by
Did
saying
you see her
Alfred.
fingers clicking? She's
No, it
all,
wasn't Alfred.
Wasn't it like it was something like super easy?
No.
Yes.
She had to look around and she saw a picture that was someone that, listen, Lucy, you can like what you like.
Thank
I
you.
liked Birds of Prey because I liked
See?
Dina
Your
Meyer.
sister.
You can like what you want to like.
That's true.
So suck it, Sarah. And your
she was good and clueless because she was so clueless. But in this, I don't feel
Right.
like she understood like the story she was supposed to be.
But was that her fault though? If they would have
Yes.
told her,
If your job is to
No.
be an actor or actress, you do research. Sarah does more research on Batgirl than Alicia Silverstone did in like her entire life. So I mean, if you can take like 15 minutes to like talk
But
to
there
the
was not that
directors-
there was not much information back like as easy as it is now than it was before. Before, like, yeah, you had to like obviously like
And
if
they
they were
changed
told her-
it. It was the first time that it was Alfred's relative. And it's like, oh, and now you're
And it-
blonde. Like,
and
they
then-
casted who they casted. I wouldn't blame her. I blame the people who were in
Right?
charge.
If they would have, yeah, like, hey, you know what, you need to like, they could have told her like, do your research because we're gonna stay close to the comic or whatever. And if they didn't write it like that, then how is she gonna find all that stuff in comic books if they change her? Well,
And I liked
But it wasn't
Thurman.
even just the character part of it. She didn't know how to ride a motorcycle. She looked ridiculous to me.
Right.
When she even tried to like maneuver on the motorcycle, I was like,
But
what
you're
am I?
okay? Were you okay with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Mr. Freeze?
No,
No.
I was not. I think that it was a horrible casting, but that's a whole nother show.
Okay.
Arnold Schwarzenegger should not have been Freeze was such
But I will say that I wrote a paper on Poison Ivy in school as a biography, and I got an A. And then
For Uma
the teacher
Thurman?
was like, wait, because I did Pamela Isley. And then at the end, he was like, is this
yeah,
Poison Ivy from the movie? I was like,
okay.
Anyway,
Okay,
anyway.
Nathan Price. Then you too.
Amelia Clark.
See.
Florence
As
cute.
Barbara Gordon?
Seriously?
As Barbara Gordon?
No.
At that time?
She's
Yeah.
got a bulk
At that
up.
time.
Well, at that time, she was like probably an embryo. But
Well,
like
then
today,
you can't. No. He's saying at the time who they should.
I don't know any actors from that time period anymore.
Then
No,
you
I
can't
think-
say that. There
I
you
think
go.
Nathan is just saying, who would you have? Okay, let's just say currently. Who would play
Amelia
Barbara
Clark.
Gordon? Okay, Sarah?
Florence
You want
cute.
everybody to put. You want everybody with Amelia Clark. No. Good
Amelia
idea.
Clark. Although
this
I
is
did
Florence
want
best
Florence
friend.
Pugh, but Sarah already took her. Fine. Florence Pugh.
I will say Florence Pugh would be a good Stephanie Brown. Spoiler.
What?
Yeah, I don't see Florence Pugh as Barbara Gordon Batgirl, but I can see her as Stephanie Brown, who is also Robin, Batgirl, and Spoiler. I think that would be a better character for Florence Pugh. And then Amelia Clark.
What about
What, Jen?
Chloe Moritz?
Who's that?
I don't know.
Oh,
She was the kick-ass girl.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Maybe.
I would have liked her as, her, yeah.
Ugh. All right, let's keep moving. This is going to be like a really long night. We're all gonna
You're telling us.
Sorry, 62 Lefty Blues. We're moving on.
Don't tell me to calm down. How dare you? I just kidding.
What do we have here?
So this is okay. So
Yeah, sorry.
on the left-hand side, it's Showcase 96, number 3, and it's supposed to be a prototype precursor of like Black Canary and Oracle and like a Birds of Prey type of a thing. And on the right-hand side, it's Black Canary, Oracle, Birds of Prey, number 1. This is supposed to be like where it starts to happen, where it's Oracle and this team of awesome females. And yeah, I will say, if you're looking at showcases, there's a Showcase 94, number 12, that is actually a whole thing about Oracle. But this is Birds of Prey, so anyway.
Amelia Clark could totally pull this off. You guys are crazy.
She's little.
Up. Yeah, she's like a two.
Hey, what's wrong with little people?
No, Batgirl. Batgirl's supposed to be bigger.
That is true.
Okay.
Batgirl is a little bit more lanky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rudy Firestarter.
Yeah, Rudy, look what you did. You tore comic book women apart.
Show's over, guys.
Friendship over. Jen, it's like, we're like, no, show's over. Okay, sorry. Who was next?
I think I'm next.
Yeah, Sarah.
Oh, I was just going to talk about, we kind of talked about it in the beginning. There was a Birds of Prey TV show on the WB. It was from 2002 to 2003. It has one of Jen's favorite actresses. She plays Oracle. There's unfortunately 1 season and 13 episodes, which kind of sucked. But what I thought was an interesting premise was basically Joker has killed Catwoman, paralyzed Barbara Gordon, and Batman basically skips out of town. And then Oracle, Barbara Gordon, forms Birds of Prey, which includes the Huntress, who is Catwoman, and Batman's daughter, and then Black Canary. And then kind of like the main villain is Harley Quinn, or Dr. Harley Quinzel, which I remember, like, I think she had the like Harley Quinn suit like maybe once. But does anybody know who played Harley Quinn in Birds of Prey? What movie? Come on, Jen.
She was in that 90s movie.
Let's say 80s movies.
Alicia Silverstone.
No.
It was the girl from the one that was filmed in Chicago.
Yeah. Come on, Jen. Yes. That was Mia Sara, which she was in Legend. She was the girlfriend in Ferris Bueller's Day Off. She was the one who played Harley Quinn in the.
Oh, okay. She would have been actually good. She had that little face, like.
Right, like, and it was. I thought it was really good, and it was so sad that it was like 1 season. Apparently, the first episode had great stats, ratings, and then like after that, it just kind of fell off. So that's why they took it off. So maybe it's on YouTube. I didn't look at it. I didn't YouTube it. So.
Maybe. So this one, the Black Canary, Oracle, Birds of Prey, that kid is giving me like what is it called? The one Laura Crawford like vibes the way. Yeah, that one. Kind of Crawford is a different one, right? It kind of gives me the so you were saying, okay, so all this is happening, right? Like if I'm new to the whole story, like if I want to read like when she becomes like paralyzed and all this stuff like she's going through, this order that you've given us, it's okay to kind of like to read, like to learn more about it, and or
Yeah, there's a couple. Okay, the hard part of Barbara Gordon is that there's like 2,000 plus comics that she's been in, and like it's a lot. So this is just a sampling. We did a couple of keys, but if you are like, I can't really afford the Killing Joke, I think Suicide Squad 48 and 49 kind of wraps up everything in a nice little like bow. And then, yeah, but there's trades out there.
I think The Killing Joke is worth reading. It's the only way you can really understand the character fully. It's not an easy read. It's not a pleasant read, but it's a read worth reading. Moving on. What do we have here, Jen?
So this is Birds of Prey from 1999. This is the actual, well, like continuously ongoing series. And it's the whole female team of Black Canary and Barbara Gordon and other females. Like, and then on the right-hand side is the one that's the second Birds of Prey series from Brightest Day. But in it, you can see there's more females. I like that there's Lady Blackhawk.
Yeah, it's cool. Who's the artist there? Do you know?
Darn it.
A lot of potential on that cover.
Oh, on which one? The one on the right? On the right?
Yeah.
That looks like Brooks, kind of. No? Kind of.
I can't tell. There's a signature on like the whatever she's sitting on.
I want to say it kind of looks, but I don't know, maybe somebody in the chat, but I want to say it kind of gives me a little bit of Mark Brooks vibe, but I might be wrong.
Maybe.
I can look it up real quick. And Gail Simone, she did this.
Gail Simone is a fantastic,
is.
fantastic writer. I accidentally got to meet her by accident one time. And then
How do you accidentally meet Gail Simone?
Well, because my brother and I were going to see 2E2 and we're sitting on a panel, and he's like, hey, to get the good seats, let's sit on the panel beforehand. And she was talking in the one beforehand. And just hearing her talk for one panel, I'm like, who's this? And my brother's like, oh, it's Gail Simone. Because he's super DC. Like, I like both, but he's super DC. He's like, oh, yeah, she's great. So then after we went to her table, and I'm like, hey, just hearing you talk, I'm going to go buy your stuff. And her husband's like, oh, it's kind of hard to find. The Birds of Prey trades aren't in print anymore, and they haven't been reprinted. I'm like, okay, I'll hunt them down. She's like, oh, you haven't even read my stuff? I'm like, no, I'm going to hunt it down. And then I took 1 year. I found it. I came back, and she signed the insides. She's like, you found it. And I'm like, yeah, it's good. And she's like, oh, I'm glad. So, like, she's super nice.
She remembered you?
Yeah. Well, at least she pretended she remembered me.
But no, I'm sure she remembered you. You probably made an impression.
She's great. I definitely recommend, and I hope they reprint it. They should reprint it.
They should. Yeah. Sarah, anything to add to this one?
I just think it's cool. It's more stuff to read, and again, Gail Simone, like, go check her out if you haven't. We've talked about some amazing writers on a couple of our chats, a couple of our shows. So definitely go check out Gail Simone for sure.
Very good. Let's keep going. What? Shh. Should we all be off the screen, but you can. Was that good? Was that good?
Yeah, it was good. Where's Lucy?
Lucy froze.
Oh,
she's completely frozen from what I can see, but we'll keep on moving. All right, guys, there's 60 of you hanging out with us tonight. Make sure if you haven't already, please give us a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm and all that jazz. And make sure that you sub to the channel if you haven't already. We just recently added on Team Nerd Herd. We'll get more into that towards the end of the show, but we have a full lineup every day of the week for you guys if you want to watch different shows about nerd-related topics. Jen?
Sorry, I'm back. I froze.
Wait,
I was like this.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, I just
Wait.
added that the Gail Simone. Like I just added to my. Oh my god, there's so many. It's like 167. But I just added it to start collecting those because I want to read them.
Go to
Yeah.
your library.
Mm.
Well, like collect.
No, but I want to. No,
Go to
I
your
want to.
library.
I like to collect like the single issues. Like, I mean, I like the covers and all that stuff. So it's hard. Like, I don't really like to buy trade paperbacks. I rather kind of have like the actual comic. That's just me, though.
I agree. Continuing on, Jen.
So back to Batgirl, Barbara Garden. Well, technically, because I know she's still okay. So in Birds of Prey, number 8, it's the first time that we see her and Dick Grayson, Nightwing kiss, and I have been looking for this for so long time, and it's never there. But it's another important, and I always thought that they got together sooner because of the animated series, and then like there's just their bond. This is the first time they kiss, and then on the right is Convergence number 2, Nightwing / Oracle, and that's where they get married in Convergence.
Dick Grayson's one of Adam's favorites. I gotta get him this one. Okay, Sarah.
Yeah, I love both of these covers. I like, I was actually thinking about maybe starting to collect like wedding covers. So
Do it.
yeah, so I might pick this one up. And I love the Birds of Prey where they're both on the trapeze. Like how that's just so cool that it's kind of like honoring his backstory.
So he did that because she's still paralyzed, and so he carried her up there, and he did that as like
Oh,
so she could feel.
that's
Oh,
nice.
Why
Oh,
don't you take me trapezing?
how dare you? You don't love me.
Ant's like, what the hell did I just walk into? Never mind.
Okay, like you like covers like this, Sarah, like the wedding. How do you call them? Like what do you call them? Like when there's like bunch of girls in one, like this one. I really like this one. What would you call that?
Collage.
Like oh, no, not like that. Like when there's like just like a group of women in one,
What do you call a group of women?
like in one. Like because I like that, like I like collecting those covers where there's like a bunch of superheroes or villain women in the covers. I
A
don't
group
know.
of women is called a gaggle.
Is it?
Apparently,
Are we a gaggle?
the collective noun for women is gaggle.
is it really?
That sounds weird.
I know,
I thought it was geese. I thought it was gaggle of geese.
The gaggle of geese.
Have Brit fact check me.
Um,
Look it up.
yeah,
Brit, fact check.
I don't know. Like I like covers. I like and then like there's so many on Birds of Prey like covers like that. I was like, oh, I like that. And I've been collecting like covers like that. A click.
A menagerie, maybe. A
That sounds-
coven.
A coven. Are you calling those witches? How dare you, Paul?
An orgy. No.
Oh my
Depends on the women,
god,
I guess.
these are horrible. Just a
Chad,
group of
I
women.
relied to Google on this, so you guys tell me what's better. What would you call a group of women?
Like on the cover. Like what would you?
Sorority.
Says it's formally a flock of geese, informally a disorderly or noisy group of people, predominantly women.
No,
See? So we're a gaggle.
No, I don't want to be a gaggle.
so it's so.
I don't want to be a.
Stop answering, boys. This is a trap.
I like that better, Rob story, but
Sisterhood. A sisterhood.
a sisterhood covers. I'm gonna call it that.
Nobody said a heat, and I was thinking that was going to come up next. A heat of women.
Yeah, I don't know, but
Anyway.
anyways, I like those covers, and I just couldn't think of the name of the covers. Let's see.
Phalanx? What? How? Phalanx? Phalanx? Yeah. Anyway. We got so off topic there. We only have a few slides left, so there's over 60 of you here now. Now you know that we are a gaggle of women just giving you comic book information. Jen?
Okay, so this is Batgirl special from 1988. It is often referred to the last Batgirl story, but then she came back, so I guess it's not the last Batgirl story. And then on the right, it's Legends of the DC Universe number 10 from 1988. When you're looking for it, type in Legends of the DC Universe. Number 10 and 11 are two Batgirl stories. The cover is done by Kevin Nowlan. And it's in the two issues, it's Batman teaching Batgirl like how to be a crime fighter, and there's Commissioner Gordon's there, and it's a nice little story. But the first 11 pages of the Legends is silent. It's just pictures. There's no words or dialogue.
That's interesting. It's an interesting approach. Sarah?
Yeah, I thought that was interesting too. I'm not really digging like both of these covers, but I think I would get the Legends just because of like the silent. Like I think that's really cool. I think that's kind of like powerful that you let, no words, just let the art speak for itself.
Yeah, Britt said that the right one is better, but the eyes are weird.
There's something not.
Yes, it was the eye. I was just gonna say that. I was waiting for my turn to say that. You took it, Britt. Britt, shut it. Just
Does
kidding,
it look like
Britt.
a
Love you,
cheek
Britt.
full, like she's been eating something and she's like she's had a
Kind of.
mouthful of something.
Maybe she's chewing
She's trying to be quiet. She's like trying to
Be
really
quiet,
hard to
you
be
don't-
quiet.
Is that
Hold my breath.
Is that why she's so close to the wall? Is like something's gonna happen?
Maybe.
I don't know.
But I really like the one on the left because it's kind of like that motion, like she just jumped through that window, or she's jumping. They threw her out the window. I can't. She's jumping in, right? I really like that one, and yeah, like I like the colors on the one on the right, but it's just her face. It's just kind of. It's kind of. I don't know.
Squirrel cheeks. Remember how squirrels store nuts?
Is it Mike Mignola on the left? Espinosa?
I don't. Yeah, actually, yeah.
She looks like she's gonna be sick. Like looks like she's either it's gonna come out one way or another.
Well, there you go. She's looking for a gaggle of women. That's what her problem is. She's like, where is this gaggle? God, I should never have said that live, huh? Okay, let's go. Finally, we're bringing some of these iconic covers. I actually posted this one a couple of days ago because I confiscated it from Anthony's collection. Jen, tell us about it.
Well, this is kind of the whole reason why we did Batgirl this week, because last week when we were covering DC cartoons from that era, we showed another cover.
Animation, Jen.
Animation, sorry.
Animation.
And we showed another cover. We didn't show this one. And I said it's because we didn't do Batgirl. And then you guys were like, let's do Batgirl. And I was like, okay. So this is Batgirl Adventures from, oh my God.
No, I don't know.
97. Okay. And then on
97.
the right-hand side is Harley Quinn number 10 from 2001.
Is that Dotson on the side? It is? Lucy, I called that. I did. I called it. She was like, what about this one?
No,
like,
I said it first and then.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did, huh? But I was thinking it first. I was thinking it, but then you confirmed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sarah, we'll start with you. Which one do you prefer here? I mean, come on.
I mean, I don't want to like tick off Lucy, but I mean, it's it's the Tim all the way. Like it's sorry, Lucy. Sorry, but I just love that Tim. I mean, yeah.
But why do you have to pick one of the other? Why don't you just say both? I would like
I'll
both.
win in this scenario, so I figured we might as well put it to a vote.
Oh, you jerk. I want both. I don't care. I really want both.
I love you.
What? I don't know. Maybe right. I don't know if I love you right now, but maybe later.
Later on tonight, she'll love me. Not right now.
Not right now because you're going against me.
Hey, yours is more affordable. You can get a $5 book if you can find it.
Sure.
I mean,
You
The
see that?
9.6 though is
You see, they're just gonna vote just to go against you, though.
all right. Brooklyn still chilling. You guys are crazy. I got Spiderweb. I got wait, Bruce, really? Oh, okay. It's fine. Wow. Actually, hold on. They're actually voting against me here. You might win this. Huh.
I'm just
Okay.
more lovable. What can I say?
I think I'm the villain on this panel. Bruce Timm is classic. You can't like
It is.
I mean-
R.I.P. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Anyways, these are good picks. Very nice. Moving on.
So this is Batgirl Year 1 from 2003. And then the one on the right hand side is number 9. So also 2003. Issue 1 through 9, first issue, last issue. There's 3 or 4 different covers for the trade, but it's just what it is, right? It's Batgirl Year 1, so it's that story of Year
Okay.
I think it's cool. I like that number 1. That the like where she's kicking and it's got Batgirl. I'm actually, when you're talking about it, I was like mentally putting in my Rolodex. I'm probably gonna go pick this up at the library to read and learn more about Batgirl. But I think out of the 2, I would go with the one on the left because it just looks cool. She's kicking you in the face.
I haven't read that. Have you, Lucy?
No, I'm trying to decide. Like, I don't think I don't like neither on these ones. Honestly, I don't.
They wouldn't
No.
entice you to read. What if you get them at the library for free?
If it's free, yeah, I'm not gonna say no to that.
Yeah,
But-
exactly. If it's free, then
But yeah, but I don't. I like that it's is she Woody? She has a name under her shoe. I don't know, but it looks
She's Woody. I just got that.
because it has a name under her shoe. But
wow.
I just
It would be her owner. Woody doesn't have his own name on his shoe.
that's right.
He has Andy's name on his shoe.
You know what I'm trying to say, though, right?
I get you.
Dang it.
Booyah. Now what?
You see?
Got you.
Yeah.
Lucy's
But-
shoe will all say like Lucy underneath them. It's like, yes, Lucy, we
Just in
know
case
they're
if I
your
get
shoes.
lost.
Return Lucy to Lucy.
Yeah.
Jen, what do we have next?
So this is the Batgirl series from 2011. It's the Adam Hughes cover. There's 2 additional printings, and it's also still Gail Simone writing Batgirl. And then on the right-hand side is issue 26. And whenever I see 26, and if it's in good condition, usually it's like $2. I'll pick it up, right? Because I don't know, something about it. But yep.
Sarah, no, you disagree?
No, I go because I'm an Adam Hughes fan, and just anything Adam Hughes. So yeah, so I go with number 1. So
It's 26. Is that like a Martina? Who's that? It kind of looks like a Martina, but I'm not sure. It's okay. But yeah, obviously, well, number 1, you will want to go with number 1, right? And I seen this one, and I almost bought this one last year, but where I saw it was a little bit overpriced, and I was like, and it was not in very good condition. I was like, for the price, I was like, I'm gonna, no, thank you. So, but I do want this also.
The cover here is done by Alex Garner.
Oh, okay. Yes, I see it.
And Rob's right. The first 5 issues of Batgirl from this series are all Adam Hughes.
ooh, I got some hunting for me to do then.
And lately, have you looked at Adam Hughes like
too.
as a person? He's not what you would picture him as being.
What is he?
Just Google it later. I don't know. I picture Adam Hughes as like this really like sophisticated man in like this dark library, and he's just sitting there with his like paints, and he's I don't know, but he's like this like really chill dude with like a lanyard.
Let me see.
Yeah,
Wait,
like he's
isn't
really
Let me see. Well, I don't know what's up with my internet. So
Yes, Paul.
You're all gonna look it up.
Paul has it.
Yes, I 100% agree with that. Lots of
Okay.
great covers in the New 52 run. That's 100% true. That 26 is fire. I'm torn. I can't pick on this one, which is rare for me.
Mhm.
Moving on. Ooh,
So
where are we gonna get to my Middleton?
we're getting there. We're
Okay.
like a few slides away. So
Okay.
this is more for everyone's reference. So when you're digging and you're like 28, that's not a key. Okay, but if you see her looking like steampunk, this is J.G. Jones. This is one for 25. Again, from the New 52 number 28 series. And then on the right hand side, it's I thought Lucy would appreciate it, but it's the
I
DP
love
Adaptations.
both. I just love both of them because I really like the whole steampunk style, like Lady Mechanica, like everything. Like I just those two styles. Oh my gosh, they get me. If I see them, I pick them up. I don't care, but not for 300.
But if you find them and somebody else doesn't know, like I think anything steampunk, I'm thinking of like the Wonder Woman that made it was all over social media last week. Anything steampunk, I'm like, yeah, look into it before you pass it up. But this is a good one to keep an eye out for, Jen, because I don't think a lot of people would think, okay, 28 something. But look at the
Yeah.
prices.
As we've been going through, like I've been adding stuff to my
Oh, geez.
because then I'll forget, and I'm like trying to find these ones.
Like you
and
did with the Peach Momoko.
oh my god, I know.
Did
Yes.
you get it?
No, like I
Okay, wait. For people who haven't been
haven't.
watching the show, we did a Peach Momoko where we did. This is her first work. It was it wasn't her. It was early.
Heavy metal?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
heavy metal.
Yeah, the
So
heavy
Lucy
metal.
found it for $5, I think, and was
Yeah,
like, "Here's
$5.
something." And then a half hour later, I was at work. I responded, and she's like, "Oh, I didn't get it." And I'm like, "That goes for like
I know.
was like 100 and 200 something dollars."
Yes.
You should watch Comic Book Women, Lucy.
I
They
know,
don't
and
know these
no,
things.
it just like like when I look, like I just like I blink, like I hate that my just head goes just blank, and I couldn't think. I didn't think fast enough. Like I was like because we had to go, and I saw, and I was just like, oh my god. I'm like, and so I messaged Jen. I was like, I can't think who to message.
But she takes like
And
10
then-
years to respond.
30
so.
minutes.
Actually, that was like the fastest she ever responded, and then I was like, "Oh, I just left." Like, and I asked my sister-in-law, but I mean, I know she's busy, so she can't really go
So
back.
now, Lucy, go back to that slide,
Now I'm gonna go back to,
and then you're gonna just look at this slide and look at that left picture. If you see that for $5,
You buy it.
you buy it.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't pass on this.
Okay.
I know I wouldn't. So yeah, but yeah.
Now, the
yeah.
moment we've all been waiting for. Boom.
You totally skipped me.
I know.
Sorry. Fine. Go ahead, Sarah. I'm so excited about this Middleton cover. Okay, go ahead.
Well, Aunt Lucia, the one on the right hand side. I love Aunt Lucia. I've actually been searching for both of these covers and cannot find the Batgirl with the steampunk, but the Batgirl Gotham City, for some reason I can't find it. I have a lot of his like DC bombshells. Even behind me, my like Star Wars posters, those are all Aunt Lucia. So I love him. I love this cover. Okay, now you can go gush about Middleton.
Boom. Middleton. Now, you guys look at that and tell me you don't see Amelia Clark. Come on. A little bit.
She's too small.
They can make her look taller. They can give her platforms or something.
Those would
That's
be
Amelia Clark.
I think that's like Sadie Sink from Stranger Things.
Maybe. What's that chick from?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yes.
That could work.
Which I just saw that she was in talks to play something Marvel. I can't remember.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
should've-
think it was mentioned. I don't know if it's like
No. I don't know what, but yeah. I don't know who. I can't
She
remember.
has like an English accent too, and I kind of adore it.
cute.
She's like so
Yeah.
proper in like real life because she plays like that skater, like rough chick, but then like in real life, she's just like, hello. But so is Amelia Clark. I think I just have a girl crush on her.
I think
Is
so
it
too.
Millie
I
Bobby
think-
Brown? Because Millie Bobby Brown is English. Sadie isn't.
Yes.
Sadie is
No.
the redhead chick.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Wait, real quick. So
Mhm.
the one on the left is Batgirl 40 from that same series as the other ones from 52.
Yes. It says the Purple Rain. Oh, and then Bitterroot did it too, but
Yeah, Cliff
this one came first.
Ching. Is that you say his name?
Yes.
Yes. And then on the right hand side, it's the next series of Batgirl, number 23 from 2018. I think you have a copy. I have a copy, and I think Lucy, you still have your copy.
No, I still have mine. The 9.8. Yeah, 9.8.
I have a slab. Yeah.
You have a slab too.
See,
Of the Middleton?
two. I had two. I had a raw, and then I sold the raw, and I kept. And I was trying to sell and nobody took it.
Just
So I was
keep
like,
it.
okay, it meant to be. I'll just keep them. Yeah,
Wait, you have a slab of the Middleton that you want to sell?
a long time ago. I told you, and you said I'll think about it, and you never said nothing. But like now, I'm gonna keep it.
Yes.
Just
So Paul Holloway said that Sadie is from Texas.
so she has a Texas accent, maybe.
Ant's gonna fill in for me real quick, so I have to take a bathroom break. He's great. He's great.
So anyway, so I looked it up. She's gonna be she's in talks with gonna be playing possibly Songbird in the MCU.
That's. Oh wait, somebody did say it here. Where is it at? Somebody said that,
Said
and I
what?
didn't know what they. Oh, there it is. Each and each said it.
Oh.
Good job.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Ant.
So, go ahead. Hi, Aunt.
Hi. Now the show can get good. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh wait, that's it. That's the last one.
That's
That's a
15. That's 15 slides. That was
Wow.
technically 31 comics.
Wow. That's guys. That's not easy.
You guys want a
That's
funny
lot of
story
work.
about that Batgirl 23?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys know Batgirl 23, aside from it being a fantastic cover, a lot of shops underordered because Batgirl's not on a lot of people's pull lists. So when the cover dropped, I had my rotation where I went to the comic book stores and I'm picking up copies. So we went to a local store down the way and I hit up Laura and I said, hey, they're only letting me have one copy. Will you go and pick up another one? Because they have some. And she showed up. And they go, you're Anthony's wife. He was already here. And they wouldn't sell her one.
Oh, I remember you said that. That is so true. That is so messed up.
Cheating, right?
No kidding.
Yeah.
But see, this one didn't get like hot till later, didn't it?
No, that week when it dropped, it was on Hot 10s by Friday and all this stuff. So it was really, really good.
Jessica,
All right.
wait,
I'm
real
getting
quick.
Shoot off.
We only had 15 slides. We covered 31 comics. There's over 2,000 Batgirl comics. My
This
sister.
is the only one that matters. This
We-
is the only
We could
one.
do another part two
Part
Barbara Gordon
two.
Batgirl. And we also could do a Batgirl episode for all the other ones, like Stephanie and Cassandra Cain. Like we could do that.
Sarah, how long have you been with Near Nirvana?
It's been a year, I think.
Have we ever done a part two?
Nah, I had to go pee.
No.
Yes, yes, we have. We have.
I
Oh,
want to know
genuinely, we did.
is somebody writing it down like part 2, part 3?
Oh, it's gonna happen.
It's
Listen,
gonna happen.
listen, Linda, it's gonna happen.
Ooh.
We're gonna do a part 2. There's a couple that we have to because we can only cover not even half of the comics.
You know what? It's
Where'd
fine.
Lucy go?
Lucy's freezing still, so she's hopped off for a second. But this Middleton, I'm just putting it out there. If anybody wants to sell one, I would love to get more of it. I think that
how
Middleton
much?
is not only one of the most talented artists out there. His art isn't all the same style. He has so many variations of what he does that it's like almost impossible to tell. Well, that's not true. The Poison Ivy covers, you can tell they're Middleton because it has like that. But this is different. This is him on a different level. I think, fight me all you want, he is up there with Frizen as one of the best modern artists of our time. Joshua Middleton, Jenny Frizen, Adam Hughes,
Trish Forstner.
Trish Forstner. Trish Forster.
And she's right. We did do a part 2 on her.
Oh. Dang it. Well, that just completely disproved my point. But Middleton's incredible. I like that he just has so much range in what he can do, and
He's versatile.
There you
he's
go.
multifaceted. Good stuff.
Wait,
All
let's
right,
do a giveaway.
Lucy made this slide. Huh?
Let's do the giveaway too from earlier. We didn't do it.
All right, we'll do this first and we'll do the giveaway.
Yeah.
Lucy, what's this?
Okay, so I made this little schedule because now we have more shows. Yesterday, the guys, Team Not Hurt started with Cover Lovers, and today, Comic Book Woman. Tomorrow, the guys from Team Not Hurt come back with Mondo Mail Call, and it's at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thursday, Long Story Short, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then again us. Here in Nirvana at 6:30 p.m. And Saturday, the guys in the morning, they have a morning show and they unbox they have a toy box show.
Like action
Is it
figures.
morning though? If Eastern, it's 1 p.m.
It should be
What is
11 Pacific.
Oh.
So
Wait.
either 11 Pacific or it's supposed to be noon Eastern. One of
Oh,
the
did
two.
I put it wrong? Oh, I must have put it wrong.
Just set your
know.
notifications and you'll
But
know.
it's still morning. Still morning.
Oh, okay.
It is what, noon?
If it's
Or
10
something.
a.m. Pacific, then it's noon. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So yeah. Make sure now we have almost full house. Almost a show every day of the week. But yeah, make sure to tune in, support the guys. And yesterday was really fun show to watch. They
Yeah,
talked
did
about
great.
I like watching their show. They did awesome, and make sure you guys support the guys. Yeah. So yeah,
No,
tomorrow.
Bird City doesn't do that. We have a line that everybody goes in. Wait, maybe that is right. Guy said you're fine.
Oh,
Wait, hold
okay.
on. No, because
Thank you.
I'm not Pacific. I'm Mountain.
No, you're
See, time
You
change
know.
to me is always kind of crazy because to me and Sarah, it is now 10:13 p.m. and it's
9:13.
It's 8:13.
So
It's
we're all off
10:13
by an
here.
hour. I'm 9:13. She's 8 and you're 10.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys are learning time zones. Shout out to our sponsors over at Cover Price. Use code Nirvana14 for 30 days, unlimited membership for only 99 cents. Here's another little tidbit. If you guys follow Cover Price on Instagram, they do incredible giveaways, especially during the holiday season. So it's definitely worth giving them a follow. Bird City Comics, this Friday, we are launching, since Trish is in the chat, a book called Local Man, which is written by Stray Dogs creator Tony Fleece and Tim Seeley. So if you guys are Hack/Slash fans out there, you're familiar with the names. And it's an homage that Tony had done, but he had the art finish, but no store to back it. And we're like, we'll take it. It was a Spawn homage that's just so well done. Follow Bird City on Instagram. That'll be available in very limited quantities on Friday. In the meantime, Lucy, we have a giveaway.
Yes, I already have the wheel ready. This one, it was. Can you show it real quick? Let me. Where are you? It was from last week's show, and all
Wait,
we ask, huh?
Do we have 2 giveaways? No, this is from last week. This back
Last week.
Yes.
Okay.
The only
Sorry.
thing we ask is leave a comment after the show. So whoever left the comment from last week's show, which there's not a lot. Oh shoot. Let me do the wheel. Let's
Maybe
see.
for this week, people should. What is your favorite Barbara Gordon iteration
or pay cover
or costume?
And I'll come up with a giveaway for next week because I forgot to ask Anthony. So yeah, comment that. What's your favorite Barbara Gordon iteration or costume? And you'll be in the running. This week, the winner is They Call Me Bruce.
Yay!
Boom. Yay, congratulations. You'll get this plus whatever goodies I decide to throw in your box because I always do.
Yeah, if you want, Laura, send me like the picture, and I'll do a post of whatever like they pick for next week's giveaway, and I'll post. I'll make a post. I didn't make a post last week, so kind of forgot.
And they're in chat.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I will definitely do that. And I actually know what I'm going to throw in with this.
And
coming
then
through.
once you get it, please send me a picture or post it and tag us in on your Nirvana, so we can share it on our page.
Yeah, because we're constantly growing, and or at least we're trying to. And every single one of you out there, you make a huge difference. Share us to somebody that you think might enjoy the show. You never know what might stick. And give us a thumbs up after the show if you haven't already, and leave a comment. Girls, anything to add before we call it?
Oh my God,
Friday.
Friday! Oh my God, you guys, I'm so excited. We all thought about it at the same time.
I know we did. We're all like, oh shit, Friday.
Oh
Go
my
ahead.
God, Friday. Me and Sam, we love watching Hell's Kitchen. If I don't know if you guys watch it. So one of the seasons that it got us that we started watching when we got into Hell's Kitchen, it was I think it's season 19, and she was one of the finalists of Hell's Kitchen. And then we fell in love with this girl because now she's not only a chef, but she's also a fellow nerd. She's a cosplayer and anime. She loves anime. So, and if I love her page, her name is Mary Lou, and I love her page that she watches anime and then she cooks something, whatever they cook on that anime, she makes it. So,
That's
and
so
she,
cool.
yeah, she does her YouTube videos, or she posted on her Instagram, and she's freaking badass. So I asked her to
And she's
come.
gonna be here. She has like 124,000 followers, right?
Yes, and
She's
I
a big
never
deal, guys.
thought I'd comment. I'm like, you should join us in the Nirvana, and she answered, and then she like I messaged her right away, and she said yes, and I'm extremely excited and nervous and everything. I can't
Because
wait.
Lucy will be hosting, because I won't be here. Lucy will be hosting. You got
Yeah.
this. You
Oh,
got this.
yes, yes. I'm really excited for next week. So please, guys, join us on Friday. I asked Nick Hart to
What
join
episodes
us.
did they watch if they're
Huh?
not? What episode is she on?
She's on season 19, right, Beth? Is it season 19? I believe it's season 19. Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure it is. I've been watching.
Is it on Hulu or Netflix?
It's on Hulu. It's on Hulu, and she was like, she almost had it. She was like the finalist. Like there was like two top
Ugh.
people, and like we thought she was gonna win. And oh wait, no, it's not.
Hey,
Is it?
Lucy, how
Yeah,
do you
she's
spell her
season
name?
19. It's Mary, Mary,
Lou?
and then Lou. Yeah, it's season 19.
All right,
She's
I put it in
so
the
funny.
chat.
Yeah, there you go, Mary Lou. That's she's on Instagram.
We're having a
Um,
little like celebrity on the show on Friday. Lucy's gonna be handling it, and I trust you 100% to take the reins. Sarah, you gonna be here?
No, I have family coming in, so
But
unfortunately,
Haley will be, right? She'll be filling
Yeah.
in for you.
Yeah.
Jen will be here.
and I asked Nick Hart, which is
And
he's
Joe.
into, yeah, Joe, and yeah, so I'm really excited. I'm
You're
really,
gonna do
really
great. I'm excited. I wish I wasn't missing,
I
but
know,
Friday the
but
13th is mine and Anthony's 16-year anniversary. So we're going to a fancy
13 is
restaurant.
very, very special. 13 is
Mhm.
a very number special to me.
Is it? Ellie's like, you can't go out to dinner on Friday the 13th. You're gonna die. And I'm like, thanks, Ellie.
I always have the best luck on Friday the 13th. And I think it's
Same.
because I grew up on 13th Street and other 13 has always been
My
be
June
like
13. So
But is it a Friday? The
it has
13th
my birthday has landed on a Friday, so and it was a great Friday.
Yeah. You guys are going to do great. I'm so excited. I'm so jealous. But like I said, I have to go and I get to go and celebrate with that band. So I'm excited. I'll be posting about it too, though. So you guys make sure that you are
One of those
following the
sexy
girls on
photos.
all their social. Huh? Yeah, I
I
got a
want one of those
dress.
sexy
Oh, I got a dress, Lucy.
Ooh, all right.
Hey,
I got a
Phil.
dress.
Oh, I can't wait. Phil. This is
Phil?
Phil. Is it Phil or oh my god, I don't know.
It's silk and it's dark
Rach,
green.
Theo, is it Theo or Phil? If you they just started their channel, so make sure you guys follow them.
Oh,
Oh,
what's
subscribe.
it called? Comics and Chaos. Wait,
Yes,
that's him. Oh,
it's right there. Yes.
Yeah.
Phil. Oh, okay, it's Phil.
I'm like, I remembered.
I
It's
think it's
Phil.
on Sunday, right? Right, Phil?
And we're going to be on their show soon here. That's the plan. That the whole crew, once I can get you guys all on one page, the whole crew is going to go over and be on their show. So anyway, all right, that's it for tonight, guys. We will see you on Friday. In the meantime, make sure you tune in tomorrow for Team Nerd Herd, and Thursday we have Long Story Short, so we got plenty for you. In the meantime, have a great night, and thank you so much for supporting Nearing Nirvana.